So, Amy, for the listeners who haven't seen you in New Zealand, could you describe yourself to them?
My name's Amy St Clere, and I wrestle in the NZWPW in Lower Hutt. And I'm from England, and I've been wrestling just under a year. And I had my first debut match in December.
Okay. So you haven't been wrestling for too long.
No, I haven't. I'm a rookie. I'm very, very new to the scene.
Yeah.
But it's my main passion. I go out there and give it all I've got, and it really is what I love to do. So.
Yeah, I'd seen a match of yours with a Lolly Lane.
Yes.
That did impress me.
Oh, really?
So I am happy to be able to speak with you tonight.
I'm happy to speak with you too.
Yeah, I'm over in America.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, the match with Lolly happened, I think, back in February. I think the one's talking about. Probably February, March time. And yeah, had a lot of fun with that. Even though I was unsuccessful, it was still. I think the best thing about it is the reaction I get from the crowd. It's very fulfilling, rewarding, in that sense.
Okay. What inspired you to go to wrestling?
Well, funnily enough, my family hates wrestling. So I'm really the odd one out in my family. But I got into it when I was 14, and I just started watching it, and then, I just thought, well, I'm old enough, why not start doing it?
Yeah.
So I met up with Martin Sterling, who's the owner of NZWPW, and that was last year in June.
Okay.
And I'm 17 now, so I was 16 when I started.
Okay. Was there a particular superstar or diva that you saw as inspiration?
Yes. Maurice is my all-time favorite. I just love the attitude she has, and she brings out to the ring. And she doesn't even need to say anything. You just look at her and you hate her. And that was the main thing I loved about Maurice. And probably for males, Chris Jericho, just because he's so cocky. I love it. Like, I'm quite a big fan of the heels. But yeah, Chris Jericho is definitely one who stood out for me.
Okay.
I did notice the Maurice when I watched the Battle Royal that they had posted online, because I did notice the hand gesture during the match.
Yeah, that comes out sometimes a little bit. I do it just out of habit now. But the Maurice thing, I think it does come out a bit in my character. So she's just, Amy is basically someone who is too good for everyone else, and you wish you were like her. So yeah.
Well, Josh, do you have anything to ask?
Has anyone ever told you that you resemble an American wrestler by the name of Sarah Del Rey?
No, they haven't. They have not.
Well, that was the first thing I thought of when I watched your match for the first time.
Oh, really?
She looks a lot like the Sarah Del Rey, who is one of the most talented wrestlers in the world.
Oh, I like that.
So if you're going to look like somebody, you might as well look like the best.
Oh, why not? Why not? I get quite a lot of compliments on my ring gear, actually. I think my ring gear kind of looks a lot like it's pretty much based off Maurice's. Because I've got some new stuff now, which I wore last Saturday, and it's black stuff, and yeah, it's pretty much just because she's basically Maurice is my idol, pretty much. Well, she's one of the people who made me want to start wrestling, and I just want to kind of incorporate that into my character a bit. So,
do you know where do you see yourself in a couple of years?
I really want to wrestle overseas. I do want to go to WWE at some time, or eventually. I wish to go there, but I do understand that the competition in WWE is very, very challenging, and even for TNA, it's very challenging. A lot of people want it as well, so I've really got to up my game with that. But hopefully I'll be able to wrestle in Australia, maybe, just as a starting point.
Yep.
But I don't want to go too far into it. I'm just aim for Australia, and then when I get there, see what else happens from there.
Okay. Is there a particular match you've had so far in your career that you find as a favourite?
Favorite match? Probably favorite match so far would have to be me versus Misty, who's also from NZWPW. I find wrestling Misty, we have a kind of connection in the ring, and it's really. I've heard Bruno Becker say that as well, who's one of the trainers. Well, he trains us, and he said that we have a very good connection together. And Misty's been wrestling for 6 years or so, and I've been wrestling, haven't even been wrestling a year, but we work. We've been told we can work and match quite decently together, and she's one of my preferred people to work with. So that happened on March 16th in Wainumata. So yeah, probably that match. But I've been getting a lot more moves, or like new moves, into my segments, so in my moveset and stuff. So probably moves-wise, I'd have to go in the last match I just did, because I pulled off an Inziguri in that. It's the first one I did.
Yeah.
So, I kind of like that. So, moves-wise, I'd have to go with the last one, just because I really like Inziguris. and I'm quite a kicky person. I like to kick. So, yeah.
There's nothing quite like a good Inziguri kick.
It just gives you the rush. So yeah, definitely that. And in a way, I'm kind of sad because I've been made heel now, and I kind of like being a face just because of the moves, like all the flippy stuff I get to do and everything. So, but because I started off as a face, and I was doing like monkey flips and head scissors and everything, but I can't do that anymore. So I just like to do lots and lots of kicks now. So yeah.
Okay, have you seen any other female wrestlers in New Zealand that you think you'd like to go up against?
Evie. Or like Evie, Megan, Kate, Brittany, and Olivia Shaw. Just all those IPW girls. Why not?
Yeah.
They're awesome. I love those girls. I've never met any of them in person before. I've met James Shaw. I see James Shaw quite a lot. He comes down to all our shows we have.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to meet Olivia, and definitely Evie and Megan Kate. I probably have to say the two girls, heel and face, that I idolise in New Zealand wrestling.
Yeah.
For the girls. But it would be like an honour for me to just meet those girls, all of them.
Okay.
I love watching their matches, and I watch pretty much all of them, and it's just good to see that, especially Evie, because she's been to America, she's been to Shimmer, she's been to Shine, and Brittany, Megan, Kate, and Evie all go to Australia, and Evie's champion.
Yeah.
So, or she has been champion. So, it's just kind of proving that they come from New Zealand and they are making something of themselves.
Yeah.
And they really are like an inspiration to me. So I look up to all those girls quite a lot.
Summarize, so you know Grady?
Yep.
She asked how we found out about her.
Okay.
Which you would have to answer because I'm over here in America
yeah.
and wouldn't know.
Basically, I follow most of the wrestling promotions on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
And through those pages, you get to develop sort of, even though I haven't seen you in person, sort of watch the matches on YouTube and track other people who wrestle and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, Josh, you got another question?
Yeah. Do you get nervous before you go out to perform for the fans?
I always get nervous. It's the kind of thing. On my very, very first match, I was like, I couldn't stand still. I was jumping around out around the back. I couldn't stand still. It was a good way of warming up, but yeah, I couldn't stay still, and I wasn't freaking out, but I was just I was really, really excited. So it was like nervous excitement. But I still get nervous, just as nervous if anything. I need to go to the bathroom about 10 times before a match. But yeah, I'm not scared nervous anymore. Like, I'm more kind of just about how the match is going to go and how everything's going to turn out. So yeah, I still get very, very nervous.
Okay, have you ever had an injury?
Nothing serious, but I've had swollen hands. I think I've sprained things. Recently, my last match, I've done something to my back. Nothing serious. I think I've just bruised the muscle, something, or strained the muscle in my back. But I think my parents are just used to coming home and just bruised up and everything.
Yeah.
So they had a nice.
Remember, kids, don't try this at home. Leave this up to the professionals like Amy.
I had a nice boot mark on my back after last match. So I had that for about 3 days. So that was handy. But yeah, it's nothing. I haven't had anything serious, but some of the other boys have. Like, obviously, yeah, they get quite a lot of injuries done. But not me yet, anyway.
Yet.
Yeah, yet. My time will come.
Okay, well, for those who haven't seen you wrestle, is there anywhere they can catch you and see you wrestling? This Saturday, June 1st, at Wainuamata Memorial Hall, 7:30. I should be wrestling there. They've got a female tag going, and we also got over the top rope, so a Royal Rumble, and some IPW boys are coming down for that too. So that's going to be good. We're going to have IPW champion Travis Banks there, and NZWPW champion James Shaw there too. Sweet.
So we got all the boys coming down for Armageddon as well.
Yeah.
Which will be from this Saturday to the Monday, I think.
Yep, I think it's alright.
Yeah, Wellington Armageddon, and then they're staying for our show on the Saturday night.
Okay, well, it's been great talking to you, Amy.
Sweet, thank you. It's been a pleasure to have you guys talk to me.
Yeah, hopefully we see big things from you in the future.
Yeah, I hope so too.